Welcome to today's webinar, Finding Opportunity in Chaos, How QuickLogic Finds Opportunity with Integrated Sales Forecasting. My name is Sother Jones. I will be today's host. Our featured speaker today is Andy Pease. Andy has recently been named President of QuickLogic Corporate after running their worldwide sales organization for the past 2 years. He has over 20 years of leading the sales organizations at organizations such as Broadcom, Centricity, Vantis, and Integrated Systems. So I'd like to turn it over to Andy now.
Good afternoon, good morning, or wherever you are. The challenge that I faced in coming to QuickLogic a little more than 2 years ago was the sales organization was actually doing a bookings forecast. The problem with that is obviously our business demands a revenue forecast, and to marry up with our financial systems, it was imperative that we switch from something that was doing a booking-oriented forecast to more of a revenue-oriented forecast. And the second big problem was, as I mentioned earlier in the introduction to QuickLogic, the point for this seminar is that QuickLogic is a 20-year-old company that has a fairly large mature business that goes to a totally different customer base. We were a high-end FPGA company shipping into military high-end instrumentation companies, and now we're targeting the prosumer mobile market, as I already have mentioned. So needless to say, the customer overlap between those two market segments is close to zero. And the problem was to integrate that into one complete system. The solution was to first find a good customer relationship management tool, and we actually started out with Salesforce.com. By customizing Salesforce.com, we were able to get our arms around the entire scope of our demand creation opportunity. And in it, we were able to create unique demands on each opportunity and track them through the sales funnel. Then we found Right90, and we found out that Right90 seamlessly integrates into Salesforce.com. Moreover, it would take the database of the opportunities that we had, and it would draw it into the Right90 database, enabling our sales guys to do a quick and easy forecast. Prior to this, by the way, in order to effect a forecast, what I would have to do is create a very large Excel spreadsheet using outputs from Salesforce.com as well as individual line items from our sales guys and merge that into one consolidated revenue forecast that would go out 10 quarters. I was very adamant that we wanted to have one integrated tool for our salespeople where they could not only manage their opportunity trackers in their sales funnel, but also forecast at the same time, and Right90 afforded us that opportunity. And from that, now we're able to drive analytics. So the reason that we picked Right90 is this very tight coupling between the sales funnel and the actual ultimate forecast management tool. The business impact for us has been that we have been able to very quickly identify what's changing, why it changed, and actually as a management team then to understand the impact it has on our overall business. Secondly, we have a much more complete picture of the business. Through this tool, through Right90, we're actually able to sort by all the different sort criteria we have in the opportunity manager, either by sales guy, by geography, by market segment, or by product family, finding out what is the real cause, and then is there an underlying cause? Is it really that we have the wrong solution to a marketplace, or do I have a runaway sales guy that's just not forecasting properly? And then finally, this actually provides us with a very quick and effective communication tool in that all the commentary, not only in our funnel manager, but in our forecast tracker, can be clearly documented and communicated so everybody is on the same page. once we got the system up and running, by the way, we did give user IDs to all the executives, so actually this has complete visibility within the company. Lessons learned, and probably the most important thing that we learned, and I've learned this by putting in forecasting systems at 3 different companies, is the only way this really works is to have the people bought in, and the only way the people are really bought in is the very top of the company not only has to endorse it, but has to enforce it. I think the truth is that before you start aligning yourself with any automated system, you better understand what your processes is. The nice thing about both Salesforce and Right90 is there is a high degree of customization that you can do, that the forecast can match your business process. And finally, and this was a must requirement for me, is the technology to be able to integrate into the sales process.
Great. Thank you, Andy. A number of people have asked for a demonstration, and Right90 will be available to give a demonstration to you individually. Alternatively, you can attend our monthly webinars where we typically do product demonstrations as well. I'd like to take this time to thank Andy for his time and sharing his experience with Right90 and Salesforce. For all those in the webinar, thank you for your time as well.